It's all about lead generation. At the end of the day, to be very frank, when you get a buyer lead or when you get a seller lead, let's say a buyer lead, he or she, after proposing what you are selling, might not be suitable. Okay, but that doesn't mean that you cannot bring them and buy some other things. You can still find out what they want to buy, where they want to buy, what is their price range, and then seek out the property that meet their needs. Then you can still propose to them and close the deal. So to me, every lead that you generated, it is not wasted. It's just how you nurture the lead before you can monetize the lead. Once you lead generate, and this is your closing. Now, what separates the lead generation from closing in between is a lot of follow up. Okay, now if you don't do this follow up, not everybody when you lead generate it will be at the finishing line already. It could be here, so there will be more follow up that you need to do. If you're lucky enough, when you lead generate, the lead is here, then maybe you can straight away sell. But if you just rely on this type of lead to sell, you potentially miss out to a lot of opportunities. So which is why following up, automating the following up process, it become more important. That's what they always say, the mind share is you need to make sure that the clients always know that you are still around, so that the day when they decide to purchase or to sell, you are the first person that they will call. Okay, now again, don't get me wrong, I'm really not handling uh your objection just for the sake of handling it. I'm just trying to get you all to look at it from a perspective, so that your business can grow. Okay, I know I also can choose to look at it from a different angle, but to be relevant to the industry, we always need to look at the opportunity, because it's the opportunity that would generate us the income. I too can sit down and talk about all the issues and the problems, but those, it will not generate the commission that we want to get. So which is why it's not that I don't I I just handle your objections or whatsoever. It's really not. I agree with you, and if I look at from that angle, I will be with you. But I choose to look at it from a different angle, which will be more meaningful, more valuable, to bring my business to the next level. That's it really. Okay, I hope everybody don't get me wrong. Not too much to learn is a good thing. To be very frank with you, in today's technology and today's era, those who tell me that they do not have the information, then something is very wrong. Because the issue that we are all facing today is we are getting bombarded with too many information until we are being paralyzed. So just take it step by step, and then like I say, every day improve by 1%. The 100 day you would have improved 100%. Or how to convince the buyer is a skill and knowledge. That one, the tool at the moment cannot help you do that. That one we need to take another session. Like that one is very much case to case. Um, Actually, now like I used to say this, and I think it's still valid. If you have done your viewing presentation right, closing will happen naturally. A lot of times, closing, right, you cannot force it through. Like you cannot force the client to buy. But if you have done the buying process, and in the process you have find out their needs and slowly influencing them and tell them that this is the best option for them, the closing will happen naturally. But this whole process, it will take time to build. It takes a lot of iteration, it takes a lot of experience. Even nobody in the world dare to claim that they know everything, because we are dealing with human. But as time goes by, then your chances, it will start to increase. Let's not measure the success based on uh deal close. Because even if you and me right now, with the situation, with the COVID, with the year end, a lot of the people is not in the mind to buy a house. I'm not saying don't have, I'm just saying most of the people is not in the right mindset to buy a house. And if you look at the past, the yearly trend, year end until before Chinese New Year, it is on the down cycle. Okay. But having said that, it also doesn't mean down cycle we don't do anything. So down cycle means we focus our activity into, we still do our job, all right? We still continue to follow up. But when the right window opens, and that is when the conversion will happen. Just take, for example, I just take Clover as an example. March and April, it was total lockdown. There wasn't sales, but we still continue to do what we are doing. Okay. So when May comes and June, it was the best month ever. Okay. But my question is this: if we didn't do what we have done from March to May, we would not have achieved the result in June. So what we are doing right now, it will not go to waste one. Even though you don't see result right now, don't worry. We still need to continue to do, because now is not the season for conversion. The season for conversion will be after Chinese New Year. There was supposed to be a small window, October and November, but this COVID CMCO smashed that window altogether. Actually, you are doing a good job. You are still able to bring client to view. There are few clients very close to closing. All right. Actually, you should be very proud with what you have achieved so far. So don't feel demotivated. Because all this activity, all this effort, it will be rewarded when the right time comes. Everybody go through the same process. I also go through the same process. Okay, if you ask her, she have also gone through the part when she have done a lot of viewing but got no closing. But if she have given up back then, she would not have achieved what she's doing right now. It's a process. Everybody go through the process. I go through the process for 2 years. My first 2 years, the sales is very bad one. But that is the 2 years that I built the foundation before I can achieve a greater result. Vivian also go through the same process. So it's a process everybody needs to go through, which is why we are here is, I know everybody cannot spend like 2 years to go through the process, which is why we are here with the intention to reduce the amount of time that you need to build the foundation. But that also doesn't mean you all can fly the first day. Cannot. No, most important thing, again, like I say, the commission is the reward. Don't focus on the commission, but focus into how you assist your buyer to buy and how to assist your seller to sell. And once that transaction is successful, the commission is the reward, right? So don't focus on the commission. You focus on the reward, you will not get the reward one. And I can tell you it will backfire, because many of the rent don't aware. If you have your commission written at your forehead, when you speak to client, they can feel it one, they will know one. If you sincerely help them to buy, if you sincerely help them to sell, they will stick with you. I'm not sure, you can go and try lah. You go see those salesperson, very hard sell one, just want to sell so that they earn commission. You can know one.